Explosions rocked hotels and churches across Sri Lanka in what the government described as a terrorist attack by religious extremists. The coordinated bombings targeted the country's Christian minority, celebrating their most sacred day of the year. More than 200 people were killed, the victims unsuspecting. Worshippers gathered in prayer at Easter Mass, foreign tourists getting together for Easter brunch. Their slaughter shatters a decade of relative peace in the nation since a bloody civil war ended.
So it's a very, very sad day for all of us.
Several suspects have been arrested, though no one immediately claimed responsibility for the massacre. The government said it's believed most of the blasts were carried out by suicide bombers, and the attackers are part of a single group.
I also like to ask the government to hold a very impartial, strong inquiry and find out who is responsible behind this act, and also to punish them mercilessly, because only animals can behave like that.
On what should have been a day of rest and worship, the dead were carried out of blood-splattered pews at 3 churches in different cities. Explosions also toppled ceilings and blew out windows at 4 high-end hotels in the capital. And 3 police officers were killed during a raid on a house, where the last of 8 explosions took place. Today's bloodshed recalled the worst days of Sri Lanka's civil war. The country's prime minister said he feared the violence could trigger instability. Soldiers shut down roads, and a dusk-to-dawn curfew was imposed following the deadly blasts. The government also blocked social media sites like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram to stop the spread of false information online. Pope Francis condemned the attacks as cruel violence at the end of his Easter Mass in St. Peter's Square. Global Affairs says it has no reports of any Canadians caught in the bombings, but the government is warning of the potential for more attacks. It says Canadians who are in that country should limit their movements, and that Canada's High Commission in the capital will be closed tomorrow due to the security situation. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau called the terror attacks absolutely horrific and said no one should be targeted because of their faith.